Greetings everybody and welcome to Madrid Ball. Thank you all for joining me in this video as today we will do the ManCity vs Real Madrid match preview. This is the second upload of the day. In another video I have discussed the key questions that are in front of Zidane as we go into one of the matches of the season. So if you haven't watched it, I have provided the link in the description below. Go and have a look at it. I am sure you will like it as well. But switching gears, let us first start with a dose of history. Real and ManCity locked horns back in 2015-2016 season in the Champions League semi-finals. There was only one goal after 180 minutes, and it was an own goal in the tie, which ensured Real progressed in the competition. And eventually that year, we had gone on to beat Atletico Madrid in the finals of the competition, and thereafter we emerged victorious in the penalty shootout. That was a beautiful way to cap off the season with the beautiful Champions League trophy. Now coming to the team news ahead of the tie. Ramos will be out due to suspension and Mariano will miss out as well. Modric and Valverde will have to play carefully as a card here would ensure that they would miss the next game provided we make progress in the tournament. The Champions League is back and you should start making preparations and gear up for a mouth-watering encounter. Moving to the form the two teams have had in the build-up to the match, we can see here City in the last 5, they have won 4 and have lost 1 against Arsenal in the FA Cup. And on the other hand, if we take a look at Real Madrid in the last 5 matches, we have won 4 and drew 1. The draw, as we know, came in an inconsequential match against relegation-threatened Leganes when the league was already tied up for us. Talking about our form, we also have to remember the sublime game of runs we had where we won 10 matches on the trot with a perfect record accumulating 30 out of 30 points post-lockdown. So definitely we are the side having the momentum going into this fixture. The game will be extremely interesting as it is effectively going to be the best attack of Europe against the best defense of European football. City have scored 102 goals in the Premier League. On the other hand, Real Madrid have just conceded 25 this season. So we have two teams with two different styles and two world-class managers trying to get the better of each other. But let us move forward to the expected lineup for the match. Let us discuss whom Zidane will probably pick for this big tie. And yes, it is difficult to predict who will start with Zizou, but if we just have a look at the lineup that Zidane has used when the big matches have arrived, we can make a rough estimation of his preferred lineup. Zidane has more options available than he had in the first leg. We have Hazard and Asensio back to boost our attacking prowess. And let's get started with the predictions. Now there are two lineups that we can see. One would be the 4-3-3 and other would be the 4-4-2 in a diamond midfield. First coming to the 4-3-3 formation, at goal, no doubt there will be Thibaut Courtois. The centre-back pairing would be Varane and Militao, and in the right-back position we will have no one other than Carvajal. It would be interesting to see whom Zidane chooses for the left-back spot. Will it be Marcelo? Will it be Mendy? Will Zidane go for the experience of Marcelo or will he go with our signing of the season, who has been on a fine run of form? This is one area of doubt. In the midfield, most likely we will see the season trio of Casemiro, Kroos and Modric, and up front we may see Benzema teaming up with Hazard on the right flank, and I would personally go with Asensio on the right. Yes, we also have the options of Vinicius and Rodrigo in attack, but it looks like Zidane would go with Hazard, who has run circles around City during his time in the Premier League. Also, Asensio has showed us glimpses of his brilliance since his return, is a more experienced player who looks more suited for such a high-profile match. But I won't be surprised at all if he is left on the bench for another pacey winger. Now moving on to another probable lineup that we may see. It's the 4-4-2. All things remain the same in the midfield and the defense, but we may see the inclusion of Isco. He may be placed in the diamond as the third attacker, and with his roaming presence, he may team up with Benzema and Hazard up front. If Hazard is completely fit, he plays. It is as simple as that. We did miss him in the first leg, but talking about what we can expect from the 4-4-2 with Isco, Isco is someone that Zidane has preferred in the big matches. He has been Zidane's go-to guy. Isco is a good presser and an excellent organizer. He had also got the only goal for us in the first leg. Now having Isco in the 4-4-2 will provide more control in the midfield against the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan and Rodri. But the downside of this is that our attack can become narrow and we may miss out effectively utilizing the wings for our attack. Also, this formation will put extra pressure on the left backs to provide us with the width, and that can be a tricky affair considering how good this City side is attacking wise. Also, we are behind in this tie, so naturally there will be a tendency to attack more and use the wings to achieve a better outcome, but at the same time we will be vulnerable to the firepower of City up front. So clogging the midfield with extra defenders can be a tricky affair. It is the same formation that we used in the reverse fixture, in which we had conceded 2 penalties, which subsequently led to goals from Kevin De Bruyne and Gabriel Jesus. It is very hard to predict who Zidane would go with. On the other hand, Guardiola can also be unpredictable with his lineup, but Zidane may choose to go with a little bit of extra control in the middle, with Isco opening up Man City's defense for Benzema and Hazard to capitalize upon. The battle of the game will be in the midfield. City are a possession-based side who love having the ball, create chances from the midfield for the attackers, and we, on the other hand, are excellent in counter-attacks. Modric hopefully can continue his brilliant form in this match and be at his creative best. Toni Kroos, he will be important from the set pieces, providing accurate deliveries into the box. Now coming to the equation here, it is very simple. We have to beat Man City by 2 goals without conceding any. We must get an early goal, or at least a goal in the first half to set up the game perfectly for the second. Without the fans and the recent form that City have been in, the comeback is very much possible. It becomes difficult to get a good result away from home when the stadiums are packed and the opposition is charged up due to the support of the fans. But without the fans now, Real would be feeling much better about the chances of them playing well without having the opposition fans having a go at them. We must believe in our players. We are the champions of Spain. We are Real Madrid, the most successful side in the history of this competition. Add to that the record City has against Spanish sides, be it us or our arch rivals FC Barcelona. There is a great scope for optimism. We have to believe in our players. We have to place our faith in the players, and I am sure they will give in their 100%, whatever the result may be at the end of the match. So keep believing, Madridistas. If teams who have been 3-0 down from the first leg have managed to garner epic comebacks, why can't we do the same? We definitely can. Little bit of luck and 100% dedication will most certainly do the job for us. I will be here soon after the match for the match review of Man City vs Real Madrid game. But till then, keep praying. Our team is on a mission and hopefully we can be victorious at the end of the tie. Let me know your predicted lineup for the match. Whom would you choose to go with? I will be back here. Like, share and subscribe to my channel, Madridistas, if you like my effort, and press the bell icon to get an instant notification as soon as I publish my video. Till then, stay safe, take care, and as always, Hala Madrid.